Hello and welcome to Jessi FIT Pilates, your home to get fit, toned, and flexible as we strengthen, stretch, and smile. You are here for my Pilates Burn series. This is my pre-Burning Man workout program. It will be double the burn, double the Pilates props. That's it. We will be taking 2 different types of Pilates props for this intense Pilates workout. Today, we're going to be using sliders and a set of weights. I don't know if you've ever used sliders, but what I really love about it for Pilates is the fact that I can kind of use the moves for a lot of reformer moves. And dumbbells, if you don't have dumbbells, well, you can just grab bottles of water or anything that weighs about 2 pounds that you can place in your hands. I don't know, maybe you have like a teacup chihuahua or something sitting around. So that is it for today. This is going to be an intense Pilates workout. Breathe advanced. If something doesn't feel right, you know what to do. You just leave it out. You skip to the next move. Conversely, if there's a move you like and you want to do more, feel free to go ahead and pause the video and do a few more reps of. I purposely made it so that you can figure out a way to get a Pilates workout in at home and you don't have to spend any money on it. Save your money for your clothes, guys. I will give you the free workouts. So let's get started actually today. Right, so just stand at the top of the mat, and we're just going to do a little bit of hip mobility, sliding forward and back, and at the same time you want to keep the other side of your body, so if you're mirroring me, it'll be your left side, ankle, knee, shoulder all lined up. As you can see, I just lost it, and then from here, we're just going to take it forward and back a few times, right, like a circle, and just take a few moments to be in your body. A few more. Awesome. And then we'll go on to the other side. So I'll come over here. And just a little bit of hip mobility. So now you can have a little bit of a bend in that knee. I'm on my toes on the sliding leg. You want to really draw your muscles in towards your spine and around your thigh bones. Just heaving the body up. If you want to make that a little harder, you can take the arms up. Just keep those shoulders down. And now let's go for those circles, right? Around, around. Now the idea is that I'm staying totally lined up on my stabilizing side. It's going to be on the hips. A few more times, deep breaths. One more time. Now we're going to come on down to our mat. The easiest way to get into mermaid position is to come into a diamond position, right? So what I mean by diamond, that's kind of a diamond shape. Or maybe that's more of a diamond shape. And then from there, let's start with your left leg. You're gonna slide it back. So that's what I call 90 degrees at the knees, at the hip, you know, obviously be here. And then I'm just gonna make myself a little bit more comfortable by sliding the feet in. I'm on the hardwood floors with a pair of socks. You can always stack a mat or a blanket underneath you. And I'm just gonna place my hands on the sliders. And remember, use socks on your hands if you don't have them. And we're gonna reach kind of on a diagonal towards the knee. Reach and lift here. So exhale down, my chest is lifted. Inhale up. Reach, left. Now, you're sort of twisted, but your spine is twisted a little bit. Now I want you to hold it out halfway, draw your shoulders down and back onto your spine, and I just want you to lift that back knee lower. You can always just lift the knee if you can't lift the whole foot like I am. Keep the chest super lifted. Now I'm gonna lift the leg, reach, drop. So slide, lift, drop. Just waking the body up. Slide, lift, drop. A few more. Open the chest to the top, fold down, lift up, fold down, and then lift that leg one more time. From there, let's go ahead and take your opposite hand to that knee and just give that a big deep stretch. From here, I want you to slide back to your diamond position. And we're gonna round our spine here and round up. So we're in more of a neutral position in the mermaid. So chin down here and low back, mid back, left, chin down, upper back, middle back, lower back, and then start to press your feet together. And last time. Slide that knee back. Reach the gliders over. Take a minute to adjust. Keep the chest super lifted. Draw your shoulders down your spine. Now this one's gonna be in neutral. Remember that 90-90 position. You're sort of twisted. We're gonna fold, left, fold, big stretch in the back, fold, left, few more, breathe out. Remember, we're just warming the body up, lift. Now, hold the about halfway, lift the leg, lower, left, left. I'm gonna slide back just a little bit, really lifting through my chest. And then we'll combine down, lift, and lower, lift, slide up, slide forward, lift, lift the chest, lower the chest, lift the leg, lift the chest, a little bit of a seesaw, lift the leg. Keep the shoulders drawing down into their sockets. Keep the body moving as a unit. I'm really not using a lot of momentum. Last one. Awesome. So we've activated those glutes. Let's activate a little more glutes. We're gonna start with our heels on the slide. Remember, you can always just slide with your heels and with your socks on. And let's just take a second to find neutral and then arch, right? So flat, arch, flat, arch. Now I want you to flatten, press down into the heels, lift up to a bridge, squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top, right? Get off of your neck, and then one vertebra at a time, roll your spine. And keep pressing evenly into both sides of the heels. Tuck your tailbone, lift the low back, middle back, upper back, and then come down. Segment that spine, right? Flatten, lift, lower, lower, flatten, lift, lower, lower. Grab your weights. Have them right down at your sides, and I'm sort of balancing on the ball end of the weights. If you have like ball weights, you can just have them at your sides. If you have water bottles, you can just do it with the water bottles stacked up. Come on up. Raise your arms. Lower. Keep your arms straight. Keep the shoulders down. Segment down. Tuck the tail. Keep the legs parallel, so my knees, I really have to be actively pressing the thighs towards one another so they don't splay out. And then down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now hold it up. Just keep the arms down. Slide the legs out, in, out, in, out. Hold it up there for me. Bend your arms, right? So they're out wide, like I was gonna do a push-up. We're gonna press them, bend them, right? Press, bend, right? My weight's on my shoulder bones. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Just a few more. Now you can always modify by keeping the hips down, but I'm working hard to keep the hips up. 2 more. 1 more. Now, lift back up. You can lower the weight and just slide one leg out really fast, right? Keep the hips high. Really pressing into the weights and lifting my hips for 10. Breathe in. Right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have you stretch both legs out long. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Root down through your heels. Curl your head up to your chest. Reach the hands forward. You can use the weights as leverage. Just keep those shoulders back. Bend the knees if you need to. Roll on up. Now, segment that spine on the way down. Tuck the tail forward. You could always lower your arms to your sides to modify. Reach back. Hands come up. Head comes up. Stomach and stretch. Now, 1 vertebra at a time, roll back. I'm tucking my tail up in that Pilates C-curve, drawing my abs in and up, drawing my shoulders back. I stretch the arms up. We're just gonna do 1 more here. And big stretch. Come back down. Arms to your sides. Bring your legs in. Come onto your toes now. Slide 1 leg out on the toes, in. Out, in. For me, this is really hard on the gliders. Now, I want you to lift on the toes. Right, keep the heels high. I'm gonna have you try to stay in parallel, slide out and in. Out and in. Now, grab the weights. Opposite arm reaches up. Up, and I'm really working hard to keep my foot on that glider and to keep my hips up. It's an opposite extension and raise. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, roll your spine down. I'm gonna have you bend your knees to come in, and you can give yourself a little hug here. From here, slide your weights aside. Come back to your heels. And take your hands behind the nape of your neck. Elbows reach out wide. Spine comes to neutral, right? So you can flatten and arch a few times. Elbows reach out wide. Now crunch. Keep that tailbone down. Release. Exhale, crunch it. Release it. Now we're gonna add a leg extension, right? So my heels are down. I'm gonna reach in, reach, in, reach, in. Elbows are staying really wide. And now we're gonna go a little faster. Out and in, and out and in. Spine is staying neutral. Abs are in tight. I'm keeping my feet and my knees parallel. 4 more. And 4, 3, 2, hold it. Bring the weight to your opposite hand. So if that's your left leg out, bring the opposite right hand to the weight. Keep the other hand behind the nape of the neck. And we're gonna pulse it here, right? Pulse, pulse. My spine stays neutral. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to lift that leg, lower, lift it, lower, now add a little pulse, reach, exhale, inhale. 4 to go here. I'm trying to keep my hips really square. I'm stabilizing in the slider heel. 2 more. And 1 more. Fold that knee in. Find the slider. Switch hands. Hand comes up. The other leg reaches out. Now stabilize, neutral spine. You're gonna pulse. Pulse. Hollow out that belly. Keep your chest open for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arm up. Raise the leg. lower, lift, lower. Now reach them away. Exhale, up and out and in. Breathe in, breathe out, and 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it on in. Now, let's sit on up from here and cross out our ankles. Now slide on up, and we're gonna need to, I think for the next kind of round, I'm just gonna actually have my mat in fourths, and I'm gonna have the sliders under my feet. Actually, I want a little protection under my knees. So it's a little tricky because you don't want when we do some of the exercises, you're not gonna want the mat in the way of the sliders. But I think for this first section, we should be okay. So just start with your hands under your shoulders. Let's do a few cat-cows, breathing in and out. And then from there, find your neutral spine. And you're gonna lift your knees and lower just a few times. Lift, lift, try to hold the spine neutral. Lift. Now, start with one leg and then the other. One leg, the other. You want to go a little faster, breathing in and keeping the spine neutral. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide both knees down. Quick wrist stretch, just slide the wrist back. You can do one at a time, elbows are long. Take the hands back. I'm really gonna spread through my fingers and we're gonna try both. Both. Reaching out, my arms are really pushing into the floor. Upper body's working, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, and I'm gonna drop us to the forearms, just in the interest in not killing our rest. Find your neutral spine here, and then extend the leg out, or extend your one leg out, okay? It's my right leg, it might be your left. Keep your spine neutral, keep your toes on that glider. I want you to do a semicircle out, in, out, in. Keep drawing your shoulders down and back. Now, that's somewhat easy, but what if we lifted the bottom knee? Out and in, out, in, out, in, out, and in. And 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, keep that knee down, and we're gonna give you this view. We're gonna go into a, right, make sure I'm gonna clear everything, a side shoulder raise. So I'm gonna have my elbow down. Here's the side shoulder raise, right? My arm is long, and it's at 90 degrees. And reach, back, out, in. I'm trying to really keep my spine neutral here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Now lift your foot off of the glider and pulse up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in and sit your hips back. Nice deep breath in. And we're gonna do that whole thing on the other side. So I'm gonna show you the other leg. And let's come on down to the forearms. And And the other leg, we're gonna slide out, in, out, in. Spine is neutral. I'm gonna flex my bottom foot now, because this one's kind of easy. Now we're gonna jazz it up by lifting the bottom knee. Try to keep the abs pulled and tight. Right, give me 5. I really feel this everywhere. That bottom leg is really working. My waist, I'm staying hard. You're trying hard to keep it long. Last 2, 1. Knee slides down. Arm grids with a weight. Raise the arm, lower. Left, lower. Now we're gonna add the leg and the arm at the same time. As I reach the leg out, the arm lifts, it lowers. I'm pushing into that bottom arm to really stabilize my body. Doing everything with control. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna lift it and up. Up, so the leg lifts, arm lifts, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. OBK. We're gonna have a seat. And I'm going to take, right, the gliders behind me. And after all that kind of push-up work or plank work, it's great to open the chest and the shoulders. Now, the closer those sliders are, and I'm kind of tenting my hands so I can stretch my arms, the harder it gets, right? The more flexibility you'll need to already have. So if you go out wide, you can wind up really finding a yummy spot, and you can kind of play hands down. It's going to be a little different depending on your arm length. I have kind of short arms, so now slide back, lift your feet this way, up. Right, so we're going into our nice teaser, and we're getting a chest opening, which is a little different than some moves. Now hold it here, lift your chest, lower the legs at the same time, lift. I'm going to really focus on opening my chest. Now from here, lift, stretch, and bend. Now I want you to come forward, back, lift, extend, lower. Now, stretch. I'll slide all my weights out of the way. Back, up, left. Stretch, feels so good. Back, lift and extend, lower, reach. Up, stretch, lower, stretch. 2 more. Arms are long, abs are controlling the moves. Now roll up, hold it, scissor the leg, scissor, 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 scissor for 8. Keep your chest lifted, legs are long, reaching long from the hips, abs are in tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final stretch. And from here, we are going to just slide the mat aside so that I can bring my heels on to the gliders, or you can get the whole foot down really. Now you can always go on the elbows. Like I said, it's an advanced workout. I'm gonna have you lift your hips. Now full reverse plank, starting one leg at a time. So we're just doing a reverse knee stretch like we did earlier. Keep opening the chest, keep pressing up from the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Shake out the wrists if you need to. You can also circle them around. I know mine are getting a little beat up. And then in. Here's the hard one. Double leg. Lift, stretch and bend. Hips stay high, stretch and bend. Let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep lifting your chest. Now we're gonna hold up and keep switching. Give me 8, 7, keep opening your chest. 6, 5, 4, keep those hips high. 3, abs are in. 2, and 1. Lower, big stretch. Now, bring the weights over. Okay, so my feet are a little wider than shoulder width distance apart. I'm going to show you the front view first, and we're going to do a few pliés. So open your feet a little wider than your shoulders and plie. And the hard part is I'm going to ask you to stabilize here. And I want you to curl up, curl. Now my spine is staying really tall. Hips are right over my shoulders. Now, hold it there. Slide one leg out and in, out and in, out and in. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right to the other side. 8, 7, 6. Stay in that plie. 5. I'm lined up right from heel, knee, shoulder. 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to show you the side view. So I'm in my plie. I'm going to come down and do a bicep curl. Drop the weight, slide back, push up if you can. You can always drop to your knees, slide in, plie position, down, back, in, plie, right? Down, back, plie, bicep. Reach, push up, plie, bicep. Exhale back, push up, slide out, up, down, back, push up. Pilates style, of course, my elbows are in. We're gonna go for about 20 more seconds. And 10 more seconds, push up, down, back. Last one. Excellent, guys. From here, let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab my mat and we'll just do a few stretches to end. And let's use the sliders. Slide one on just one foot and come out into a nice lunge here. Now from here, I want you to slide that leg out and in. Watch my shoulders. Notice that all the movement is coming from that knee. And then hold it there. Deep breath in. Shoulders off those ears. And deep breath out. Now bring that foot in, and I'm just gonna have us reach back for that foot. Deep stretch. Worked really hard, right? Some of those moves just sneak up, so just take a few hip stretches here. and then come back. Hands line up over shoulders. Slide that leg out and in. Now this is my tight leg. And all that movement's coming from the knee. And bring that in. I'm gonna take my foot off. Stabilize. And let's get that quad. So hip flexors, guys, this is a great stretch. Notice my glutes are in. I'm not excessively reaching in. You can always use a strap. And alrighty, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am all about making healthy, easy, and fun, and rainbow filled. Make sure you check out my blog posts, my blog, and the best way to keep up with me is to follow me over on Instagram. Comment below, because I'm always trying to figure out what it is that I should shoot next. So if you have a workout request, let me know below.